Geraldo Rivera claims that the hip-hop quote-unquote culture is the main reason to blame for the destruction of the black and brown communities for the past 10 years more than racism.
You talk about liberals and conservatives as if they were sort of equally ideologically and self-contained camps. Do you fit into either one of those?
No, I'm a militant moderate. I borrow from both. For instance, I am, as I mentioned, immigration reform, gay marriage, and abortion are all things that's why I voted for Barack Obama 3 times. On the other hand, I hate Benghazi. The Benghazi has become pornographic. I think the way they flogged the Benghazi non-scandal, I think it's really very unfortunate on the right-hand side. But I think that, for instance, hip-hop. Hip-hop has done more damage to black and brown people than racism in the last 10 years. When you find the youngster, a Puerto Rican from the South Bronx or a black kid from Harlem, who has succeeded in life other than being the 1/10 of 1% that make it in the music business, that's been a success in life, walking around with his pants around his ass, and with visible tattoos, or it is this whole ethos. And I love Russell Simmons. He's a dear friend of mine. I admire his business acumen. At some point, those guys have to cop to the fact that by encouraging this distinctive culture that is removed from the mainstream, they have encouraged people to be so different from the mainstream that they can't participate other than, the racks in the garment center and those entry-level jobs. And I lament it. I really do. I think that it has been very destructive.
Okay, that's his opinion. And he's entitled to his opinion. Racism has been here forever, and it's something that you can't get rid of. It's infectious. It's taught to new generations and generations to come. And it just won't fucking leave. I've defended my hip-hop culture, which I know and that I love and that I'm a part of and that I've always known all my life. I wouldn't say for the past 10 years that the hip-hop culture is responsible for a lot of destruction within our communities. Now, to a certain degree, Geraldo is right about one thing. Hip-hop has brought some damage to our communities. You know what I'm saying? Whether you believe it or not. For example, one thing that we need to stop doing, or which would be great if we could stop doing this shit, is I notice within the black community, we always amongst ourselves, we call ourselves niggas. You know what I'm saying? We got that real bad, something that was brought upon us, you know what I'm saying, that was thrown at us from the white man. You know what I'm saying? He invented that word, and it's so powerful that we use it amongst each other, and then other non-black people get that word and they start saying it. And then when you want to do some bodily harm to them for saying it, what they'll do is they'll come back with, you guys say it all the time to each other. Why can't we say it? You see what I'm saying? So we need to check ourselves with that. I have a prime example. I'm going to throw a throwback vid on the situation that had taken place a few years back, where it was a drunk Hispanic man on the bus, and he saw some black dudes talking on the bus, and he kept saying, nigga, 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 you ha ha, nigga. Like almost like he was damn near reciting like a chorus or a hook to a song or something, or maybe he's come across the youth that's starting to say these things, well, that have been saying these things, and he picked up on it, and he was drunk at the time, and he just let it all out, saying it to these guys that were older black men. And so the dude, he was like, yo, I'm not going to tolerate this dude calling me that on this bus. And he was like asking the bus driver, can she get him off the bus? And he just kept going, nigga. And then he go, nigga, what? And then dude didn't like being addressed that way. You know what I mean? And so the black dude snapped and started punching this guy. Now the thing is this. The more and more we say these things, and actually, by the way, I think he took advantage of that drunk guy, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, back to what I was saying, is when we say these things amongst each other, like, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we keep it amongst ourselves, but when you're out in public and you say these things around other people that are not black, they pick up on that. So they find it to be hip, they find it to be cool, and they start doing it too. You see what I'm saying? So when they start doing it, we have to really, really start scratching our noggins and start thinking before we start woofing off the handle and shit, going crazy. We gotta look at our own faults, you know what I mean, and say, well, you know, we do say this shit out in public all the time. We need to cut that shit out. Think about it. That word that was created for the white man to throw against us, you know what I mean? He's made a fortune off that shit. Think about it. He's made a fortune off that shit. Because he's in control of the record labels and everything. If he wants people to put out material that says nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga that, you know what I'm saying? These artists are gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Think about that shit.
One nigga, one. Nigga, fuck you talking to, man? What you doing, girl? Hey, you want him out? Get him out, man. Get him out, man. Hey, I got it. Get the hell out. Hey, come on, man. Let's go. Hey, man, do you want him over here? Cause I ain't gonna take too much of this nigga stuff. She wants you off the bus, man. She wants you off the bus, bro. Let's go, man. Let's go. Get your stuff right here, bro. Get your stuff right here. You think so? Ma'am, do you want him off? Can you just say yes or no? Man, who you calling goddamn nigga, man? Who you calling nigga? Huh? Who you calling nigga, man? Okay. Oh, shit. You got buzz. You drunk at night. You got buzz. Get off, man. Get off. Hey, man, do you want him on? Shit. Never in your lifetime. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? You better hear me, you drunk ass. Say what? Say what? Say what? Say something. Say something right. Say so? Yeah. Fuck you. Motherfucker. Huh? Say what? Say something. Say something again. I can tell you to shut the hell up. I told you to shut up like 4 times. You don't call me no nigga in my face, boy. Don't give me the right. You don't got the right to say that. Break that shit. Yo, shit is real on the bus tonight. Shit is real on the bus tonight. Shit, let me get up off the bus. Let me get off the bus. It's time for me to go. Go. He made that nigga weak, son. He made him weak. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.